Alright, so this is what a tropical depression looks like. Driving in the Chevy. Yeah, we got the trans temperature over there, the tack, speedo, gas gauge, which moves faster than most of the other gauges in here. And yeah, going to make a convenience store run. I was maybe going to look for a mud puddle to go through, do a little four-wheel drive video. I don't know. Andrea likes it when I get the truck dirty, but I wash it now, so it really doesn't matter. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, we're just driving around and checking out the rain. That was clanging next to me. So that's one fun thing about this truck. It is pretty quick with that 6-liter in it. If any of you guys know any gas mileage tricks, let me know. I've already put an exhaust on it, put the tuner on it, and I got it up to about 12, 13, 14. But man, that just seems bad. I don't know. Some people tell me that's good, but it's not good when gas is $4 a gallon. The wildlife, cows. So yeah, it's really crappy weather. It's supposed to rain like this for 3 days now. This moved in. We got a little bit done today. You know, got that car out of the shop. And got a haircut. Whoa! Yeah, got a haircut. All of them. And much lighter now. Weighed in today. Weighed in, and I'm 209 now. So there we go. And got a 0 in there, so that's a good thing. And getting to be racing weight. So 209 car would go pretty quick. I think I was about 220 last time I raced it. So that's 11 pounds, and you know, 1,700 pound car makes a big difference. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Not a lot going on. Just figured I'd turn the camera on because, you know, there's not a lot of videos out there, and I like the driving videos. Saw Snow Crushers, that was pretty cool. Saw some stuff he did, a lot of Model A's. That brought back some memories. When I was a kid, that was my first car, Model A. And my dad was all original freak, my stepfather. And he had the Model A bug. He had restored one in Miami before he married my mom. And he, you know, went a couple years after he was married to my mother and decided that he wanted to restore another car. So we, back then you could pick the paper up and find some pieces pretty reasonably. I think we spent about $3,500 for our first one we bought. And it was exactly what I wanted. You know, it had been all smoothed out and hot rodded. The body was shaved down, and really nice car. And you know, he wanted to, of course, take all that off and make it original. And being that he was the wood guy, you know, he'd redo all the woodwork in them, and we rebuilt the banjo rear ends. And there was a place in town called Miller Machine, and they'd machine all the engines, and you know, we'd rebuild all the mechanical advanced components on the distributor and the brakes, and we completely go through those cars. And we built 2 of them, and I refused to drive it. You know, I drove it a couple times, but it just wasn't my thing. And we ended up selling those cars, and I ended up buying a Datsun 510, and that's how that all started. I wanted a hot rod, and I couldn't get one, and I snuck the 510 home. They thought it was an economical little Datsun, you know. They didn't suspect much. But yeah, that was fun. I ended up doing quite a bit of mods to that thing. And yeah, there's a tree down, big tree. So anyway, I did a lot of mods to that Datsun. That was back in the late 70s. Imports weren't real popular back then. It had a pair of Webers on it, and hooker header, and a couple other things. And boy, you could get in some trouble with that car. And crashed that really hard, destroyed that, and got a 67 Mustang convertible, and had that for a while and decided that I couldn't drag race that and I needed a hard top car, so I traded my convertible for a 65 Mustang, and had that, and I wish I had some pictures, because I've had some really cool cars over the year. I had a 71.5 Challenger RT 383 slapstick car, and that car basically got stolen from me, and that was sad. That was my one of my stepdad's deals, but you know, everything happens for a reason, so no telling what the reason was. But so anyway, we're just heading out of town here, find a little mud, and maybe I'll turn this back on a little while, or just leave it going. I haven't been going that long, and we're getting ready to roll out of town here. It's going from 2-lane to a 1-lane, and it turns into what they call Highway 11. We'll pick it on up and run out here. This is where we used to live, out this way. And Andrew will be wondering what the hell I was doing when she sees this video, because I was just supposed to go get Cokes. But I'm bored, so I figured I'd take a drive and you know, maybe find a mud hole, since I clean it, you know. So I don't know, but yeah, this used to be quite the drive out here. But anyway, I was wondering if there was any way you could maybe get a history of all the cars that you've had registered over your lifetime. I thought that'd be pretty cool if all the guys in the garage did that. Well, the guys that have had a lot of cars anyway, and I've had some pretty interesting cars, and had a Roadrunner, I had the Challenger, I had a Comet, I had the 2 Mustangs, I had a late model Mustang. What else? I had a Tornado front-wheel drive 455 car. I had all kinds of goodies, man. Several Volkswagens, pickup trucks, lots of Volkswagens, of course. Anyway, I got that rattle in the steering wheel there, Rob. You know what that is? You know, the whole truck rattles when you turn it to the right. And yeah, this is Andrea'S Pride and Joy. I don't know, we'll blow by the road here. We'll go this way. Anyway, here's some nice pasture land out here. This is out by our old place we used to rent. I sort of wanted to buy out this way, but Andrea wanted to be in the city. Here's some defense plant out here. They build different kinds of stuff. Yeah, I don't know what it is with defense plants. There's good money in that. I know one of the guys I worked for that raced funny cars, he owned a company in Oak Ridge, Tennessee, and they were sort of a defense plant. And we got a race shop in the back of that, and pretty awesome place. Anyway, there's a lot of pasture land out here, a lot of you know, different kind of weird stuff. A lot of cool trees. These old oak trees are really old. I like them when they got the moss hanging like that. I really like that kind. But the thing with these Florida oaks is they don't have a big root system, so you know, we get some wind and we lose these trees, and we're starting to lose more and more of that stuff like that. So let's we'll go down this road here, Tedder Lake. This is pretty shitty road here. This is an old cemetery over here we used to come to. You bring the girls over here. Some of these graves in here are super old. Like I said, we used to live around the corner from here, so I don't make a habit of visiting grave sites, but I found the old ones pretty cool. There's some headstones from the 1700s in there, and there's also one buried in the woods here that they still take care of. Yeah, this is all pasture land out here, enchanted woods. Doesn't look like it's rained over here at all. Anyway, house will pop out on my old road. We'll do a loop around through the fern here. So this is where my dogs used to run wild out here. They just run free in these ferns. They used to catch rabbits and have all kinds of fun out here. But Andrew just didn't care for it out here. It's too far out in the woods. This is the fernery here we're in. This is really cool. I like it's like a canopy of oak trees, sort of rare. Yeah. A little soft through there. Sorry for the shaky cam. I'm trying to drive. This is a big artesian well here, and they pull up here, they turn that valve on and pull under here with a bucket truck and fill their wagon up. There we go. Got a big pit down there burning. That's pretty cool. There might have been some of the smoke I saw out here today. Go back on the main street here. Yeah, baby. So there's our old place right here. Yeah, it might help. Right there. I like that kind. I had a big garage on the bottom and it's got a big pasture out back, so I had plenty of room for my stuff. There we go. This looks abandoned now. This is an old horse farm here. Looks like it's got a for sale sign on it, which is pretty cool. I'd like to buy a farm because I could use some more room, of course, and I don't know. Yep, and yeah, this is a buddy of mine's house, Mike's. And he decided that he couldn't handle living here anymore, so he decided to move back to Massachusetts, I think. Yeah, Mike, there's your house, buddy. I don't know if you watch my videos, but your place still looks good. And I don't see a for sale sign anymore. They might have sold it, but it does have a multi-lock on it still. But yeah, Mike's one of those guys that can't stand people that drive fast down the dirt road. And there's people that rent back there, and I think there was a meth house, and they drive by there all hours of the night. And he just flipped out on him, and he finally flipped out, and basically they told him they were going to kill him, and the cops wouldn't help him because he drank a lot, and so basically he had to just leave the state and leave his house there. So I don't know. I hope he's doing good. Yeah. I would handle a little different, but I don't make a habit of calling the police, if you know what I mean. And especially when you're dealing with drug dealers. But it wasn't his style. He didn't want any advice, so he got run off, basically. So So here we go, come up to another horse farm here. This 15-minute video, man. We haven't been gone that long. Here's a raceway out here. This is a pretty cool place. They got all kinds of, I guess they're trotters, they call them. They carriage race. You know, they have little carriages behind the horses. And they got a huge track out here. It's a really awesome place. It's all clay. And I've often wanted to bring a go-kart out here and buzz it around that place, but they told me that the owner would definitely kill me. And they have a nice little restaurant here that's open sometimes. You can have restaurants closed, reopening in October. So they close that every once in a while, but you can usually have breakfast and lunch in there, and it's a pretty cool place. Here's another horse farm over here on this side. I don't know if you can see through these windows or not. I like it out here. That's a fernery. Well, it's not a fernery anymore. They've changed it over to shrubs. So I guess whatever the market bears, you know. More wildlife. So yeah, we're out in the country. We live in the country actually too. We're in the county. We're not in the city. So that makes it cool. You can do a lot of stuff, but this is more agriculture out here. You can do whatever you want out here. Pretty much open. This is a cool little park here. This guy he's got a bunch of motorhomes and stuff and travels. I guess it's got a for rent sign on it, but there used to be a big Volkswagen place there and dumpster company. It's been a couple different things. And we got a car coming up behind me quick, so I'll let him go by. Yeah, he's in a hurry. I'm not in a hurry. Who's in a hurry to turn right there? That's incredible. So here's some more horse farm out here. It's pretty cool. Some horses for you. There you go, Ron. Some wildlife, Florida style. See all the horse trailers and stuff. You do some training in there, some nice stables there. And over on this side, they train police dogs and horses. They train a lot of beagles and stuff over here, I understand. So yeah, we got a lot of cool stuff around here. More horses. That was a big horse, man. Wow. He's standing like he's waiting for somebody to get home. That's what it looked like. So we got another little truck at the house there. Ronnie's truck he brought over. He's trying to decide whether he wants to paint a fender and a hood and blend a fender, blend a door. Holy moly, look at that moo cow. That's a milk cow, I think. I don't know. I just get my milk at the supermarket. I really couldn't tell you exactly what kind of cow it comes from. But anywho, yep. I forgot what I was saying now. Oh yeah, Ronnie's truck. We gotta paint. Gonna paint some panels on it, or maybe I don't know the whole thing. He hasn't decided yet. He's gonna decide in the next day or two, so we can get it in and out, because we don't have any room to store stuff for sure. I could probably put it out back, but Andrea, you know, she bitches when there's no backyard. So, but we're gonna get it done for him, and it's green. There you go, more farmland out there. I don't know what that is. Bunch of white sticks sticking in the ground. And so this is a weird dirt road right here. This is an accident waiting to happen, I think, but you know, what do I know? You gotta stop, and then there's a 2-lane coming your way, back this way. Oh, we didn't get enough gas to take this ride. Oh, the old gas light will be on soon in this thing. Yeah, man, if you get on this thing at all, you know, a little gas pedal action, I don't know, it's like it has 2 more injectors that kick in or something hidden. Who knows? There's some more stuff out here. This is a lake that's drying up over here. What's up, Mr. Cow? You want to be on YouTube? Yeah? You want to be in my movie? Right on. How about you birds? No? Alright. Oh, here comes one. One in the back with the red tag wants to be in the movie. Here he comes. So, there you go. Beef. That's what's for dinner. Say get rid of the paint in Florida, you just put it out by the road. Here's the little cabin. I always thought that was a cool place, nice garage. So yeah, different stuff back here, different properties. For sale by owner. That means buy it before the bank gets it. If you live in Florida, when you see that, that's what that means. That means it's in foreclosure. Oh, look at this. I don't want to look like I'm not driving, you know, so make people nervous. Hear that rattle? There's the lake. It used to be a lake. Now it's all pasture land. Weird how that works. I heard that was a good lake at one time. Holy moly. We don't see these all the time. There's a little everything in this one. Miniature horse. You want to be in the YouTube movie? Look at, oh shit. Get in the frame there. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about the door panel. Sorry about the door panel. Little pony. Miniature pony. So you just never know what you're going to see when you take a ride in the country, man. There's some sunflowers that have been in the sun too long. Alright, now we're on Highway 11, State Road 11. This will go all the way over to the coast or to Bunnell or to up to Jacksonville. We're going to take it back this way to the gas station now. Put the radio on because YouTube doesn't like that. Oh, we got 40 miles. We'll make it. 40-mile range. More cows. Yeah. So I hope this video is not too boring. You know, just a bunch of yipper yapping. And yeah, there's been a couple people missing in the garage. I did get a little comment from Matt today. That was good. You know, always good to hear from Matt. He's one of those guys you like to hear from. You know. And like to see a video from. Tommy Shoe would be another one for sure. And I noticed that you know, I haven't seen a few people, you know, but some people get busy, you know, I understand that. I can't see, gotta turn the wipers on. And yeah, I know some people live in areas where their internet gets interrupted and you know, different things. So, and in HPR, we haven't heard from him. I hope everything's okay with him, you know. Got his sticker up and did the sticker video, and I haven't seen from him. He got that tattoo, man. Hope you didn't get an infection and your leg fell off or something crazy, you know. I don't like them tattoos because they hurt. They look cool, but I'm not that, I don't know. Figure I'm dumb enough and hurt myself all the time. I don't need to inflict pain. So I figure the next accident's right around the corner with me, you know. But anyway, some people seem to like that sensation, you know. And I have a needle phobia. I hate shots, and because I'm a big ass baby when it comes to that. And I can deal with the pain, the day-to-day pain, but I don't like the pain when it happens. I squeal like a little girl, like when my arm got broke. Oh man, I cried like a little bitch. I mean, of course it was dangling by the skin, you know, like chicken skin, and I was having to hold it up and shit, and blood was squirting out everywhere, and it hurt really bad. But I cried more than the average guy, I think, and I'm not ashamed to tell you guys that. And yeah, I'm a big baby, so I don't know about a tattoo, man. That shit looks like it hurts to me. So, especially the neck, I couldn't imagine. And I think there's something when you get a tattoo. There's something every time I get an MRI, they want to know if I got any tattoos, you know. And for some reason, they always look at me funny when I tell them I don't have them, you know. But I guess it's not the norm not to have one, you know. Most people got them, and there's only a few soft guys like us out there left, I guess. So you can see the rain starting to move in. It's really gonna blow 3 days of this, because this is what it'll look like I live up north again. It used to be like 3 days in Pennsylvania here. This is what it used to be like for months at a time up there. So Rob, if you're watching this, you can you're laughing right now, I'm sure. Talking to one of the YouTube guys from Pennsylvania, and he was saying that, you know, if you can't deal with this kind of stuff, you shouldn't move to Pennsylvania. And that was one of the things that I couldn't handle. The weather sucks so bad, you know. You're just so depressed all the time. So, but I gotta have some sun every now and then. So I don't think I'm rambling on. I don't know, I guess I'll go ahead and turn this off. 27 minutes of nothingness. We made a pretty big circle there. And now we're back on my street. And if you keep going straight on this through the light, you come to my house. But we're gonna take a left up here and go get some Cokes and some Sprite. Because everybody's sick now. Andrea'S got a stomach ache. Haley's got a stomach ache. And they want some Sprite. So I had the stomach ache thing for a day, and I seemed to get over it. I was sick, a little sick that one day, but I got out and sweated it out. And I feel better now. I didn't want to eat for a day or two, but there we go. Drive right. Isn't that what they say in Europe? Drive right. You know, if you're in the right lane, get the hell over. Or in the left lane, you're supposed to get in the right lane so people can drive. I don't know, man. The Americans don't get that concept. It's like, hey, man, I'm over here and I'm doing the speed limit. If you want to go around me, you can go on the other side. But, yeah, I like that concept on the Autobahn. You know, they give you a ticket if you don't move over. Yeah, shit's coming down pretty good. So, I got a little bit of the grass cut today before it ran out of gas, and the belt came off, and I got the belt back on, but it's got a million cracks in it, so it's getting ready to break. Here's one of our famous water plants. This is our buddy Carl, Volkswagen racer there. His H2O bar. Yeah, little plug for Carl. I don't go there very much. I'm not a big drinker. You know, every once in a while I'll get drunk, but that's pretty rare. You know. There's Car City, city of cars. Yep, haven't been there in a while. Old Bob's been sick, a little dude, and usually when he's not feeling good, I don't go in there and bug him. You know, he's got enough people taking his money, so Not that it'll ever run out, but I feel bad about doing stuff when people are real sick like that, and you know, it just seems like a waste. But he is closing that place on Saturday now, and hopefully he'll start, you know, doing some stuff and enjoying his life a little bit, what's left of it. I don't understand people work all their lives like that, 7 days a week, and then your health goes away and you can't enjoy what you saved, you know. So I say spend it all and die with nothing, and makes your kids better people. So that's not good. So what can you say, you know? Here's another little car lot here we do some stuff for. Used to. We did the what did we do? They did that little Hyundai Tiburon for him, and it's still sitting out back waiting for airbags and a dash. And well, I saw him the other day, and he'd bought him a Bobcat. And that guy buys different stuff and tries different businesses. So that place will probably little as possible investment there now, so they're not painting anything. But anyway, this guy in front of me don't like my lights, so I don't know what to tell him, man. Get a taller car, maybe a glass with some tint in it instead of no window in the back of your pile of shit might help. There we go. So he was giving me the dirty look, you know. I must have been hurting his bloodshot eyes. But I don't know what to tell him, you know. Some headlights are brighter than others, and I did just buff these, you know, so they are pretty bright. So let's see if he's got anything to say. He probably will, I'm sure. Maybe not. I'll never get lucky like that, you know. I used to get lucky when I was younger. People would jump out of their car and they'd go say something, and I'd punch them in their mouth and they'd fall on the ground, and I have all kinds of fun like that. But I don't know, it's like the world changed and people don't do that crazy stuff anymore. But we used to have some really good times when I was a kid. Orlando used to be a wild place, for sure. I had a friend that had an old Falcon, Ford Falcon, with a straight 6-cylinder in it with a 3-speed on the floor, you know. And the passenger seat wasn't bolted down in the car, so you know, you'd let the clutch out and you fly in the back of the car, you know. And I think the back of the seat was bolted down, and you know, you go flying back and fly forward, and you look really crazy. And we were sort of two big dudes, and my buddy's a big dude, you know. He weighed about 300 probably, you know, 270 at least. And I was probably 250, 260. And these guys rolled up in a BMW, and they were laughing at us, and they called my buddy a fat bastard or something. I don't know what they said to him. They said something to him, and he just blew it off, you know. And we raced him at the next light, and we dusted the BMW with the old Falcon, the 3-speed, you know. He got the light on him, and they pulled up to the next light, and the guy was so pissed off, he jumped out of the car, and he was going to hit my buddy, you know. And my buddy jumped out of the car, and he just walked out to the back corner of the car and met the guy, and he just like put his hand out, and the guy walked into his fist, and it knocked him out cold. And my buddy just got back in the car, and we drove off, and his friend and all the chicks that were in the back seat were sitting there at the light, and his buddy was taking a nap, and it was hilarious. So we used to have fun like that back when I was a crazy kid. But there was a lot of crazy kids, you know. I mean, some of you guys that are my age know what I'm talking about. We just I don't know, we used to play much rougher when we were kids. So I don't know. Kids are much nicer nowadays. They say some mean stuff, but I think they're much softer, and there's nothing wrong with that, but you know what I mean. Getting a little off here. Anyway, let me go ahead and shut this off. Rambling on. We're almost to the store. I'm gonna run in and get some stuff, and maybe this might make it up into the shittiest video playlist.